I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous. Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were. First, we go to Hayes. I'd buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together. Thanks, Cap. Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
We gotta go exploring. I want to see some savages.
Oh, you are in for it now.
Oh, that's the last of him. Hey, I remember Cascadia from that one episode of Terror on Monarch. Crawling with monsters it was.
This is what you get when a corporation takes a dump and walks off without cleaning it up.
Что за херня? Как отсюда выбраться? Дичь какая-то. Блять, я сейчас застряну, короче, прикинь, здесь и отсюда не выбраться будет. Вот это будет пиздец весело. Нет, можно тут обратно прийти в город. Короче, это дичь какая-то. Сука, проще отсюда добежать. Бля, нахуй я вообще сюда залез? Что-то, мне кажется, зря я загрузился. Ну ладно. А нет, не зря. Все нормально, побежали.
Big mistake.
Heads up, boss!
А, блядь. Серьезно?
Score one for Felix.
Сука, так тупненько на не пройти больше. Это вообще калит в натуре. Значит, нам надо обратно идти.
Heads up! Gotta get past that armor! That was fun!
What's that noise?
Looks like we're doing this! Got it, boss!
Here they come!
Oh, done!
Коррозийных ожогов стали более уязвимы к коррозийному урону. Получаем урон от коррозии плюс 25. Да нахуй такое себе.
Huh?
Here they come! Everyone all right?
Alright, alright.
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Jackass is coming! What the hell? Must be MSI's work. They got a knack for burning bridges.
И что нам теперь делать? Она разобьется, блядь, с такой высоты.
Of them.
Hello there. A word, if I may be so bold? Well now, here I thought those mantisaurs had peacefully exited the premises. But you're a simpler explanation. Thanks for the assistance. Name's Weston. Every once in a while I set up shop along these here roads. You find yourself in need of resupply, you come on by. Care to purchase a thing or two?
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so... might consider stopping in.
Looks like my kind of town.
Fallbrook's great. Anything you want, they've got it. So long as you've got the bits.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
You seen Arthur today?
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
I could listen to her talk for hours.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise. You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia. Found it on a corpse, huh? If you killed Lilia's agent, you get to explain it to her, not me. All right. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe. Hold your thrusters. I ain't even got to the tricky part. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system? Shall I inscribe that on your tombstone? Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead. Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. On the terminal, use the passcode you got from Stellar Bay to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course. Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it for me. Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details, so long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts, in his gut or his production lines ought to make do. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the Dry Goods and Sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
She's about as welcoming as a wrench to the face. And half as tender.
Моя сердце отдает.
Heads up, boss!
Ой, ты здесь, что ли? Я-то думал, ты ушел.
Нет.
Пришел к тебе, там вот тебе навстречу идти, парк.
Нет, я не пошел еще рано. Что, Маша? Да.
Oh, that's the last of him!
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders
Говорю,
sometimes
Миша
camp
как-то
inside the
раздел
building.
Машу, я найти не могу.
Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot.
Да мне кофту надо.
Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
Скоро поедем через 30. Бля, я отъехал, короче.
А к чему, может быть, я тогда по-спортивному оденусь и тоже, может, чем-нибудь потренируюсь?
Одевайся, пойдем.
И надо в школу насобирать листья.
Листьев в школу.
Ага. Листья.
Надо, так мы собираем.
Просто сейчас у нас они все красивые были.
Done here.
Да?
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
Ты тогда возьми с собой телефон. Мы сейчас выйдем пораньше, в сторону парка пойдем.
На зарядку-то не откинь его.
Я тебе сейчас зарядку дам.
Да вон, кинь на кровать, да и все. На кровать просто положи его и все.
Watch this!
Мышку с собой надо забрать.
Мишка там зачем?
Ну, чтобы, если что, на Машу отвлекался.
А, ну да.
Машу вытащить из куда, чтобы ты набегала, то он не бегает.
I call this rotting river, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the
Завтра
years.
же готовить тебе на работу.
It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it
Это завтра будет только Таня.
under the bridge. That's one option. Other's the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat. That's how it's done, Captain. Ah, this factory offers the loveliest aromas. Like if you cooked forest over a sulfur pit. The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up. Get ready.
Сука. Нам же еще техник нужен, блядь. Я вообще забыл, нахуй. Техник нам нужен техник. Техник нужен. Блядь, никто нажал, сука. Так должно быть. Блять, жаль, наверное, все равно.
You ever think about what goes on in a marauder's head?
No, they're crazy.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping.
Я Мише сказала, чтобы он был во дворе.
Хорошо. Ладно. Коря.
Ready.
Умка. Ладно. Не получилось ни хера. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Опачки. И как нам сюда попасть? Же пароля ископаемая. Оу. Серьезно? Ну-ка.
Here they come!
Пока. Все, всех пришли.
Ready.
Но нет ведь. Блять. Что за херня? Сука.
Ready.
Видите пароль, но я не могу ничего напечатать.
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to, just seems to happen around you, is all.
Нам нужно как-то туда вот попасть. Ладно, пошаримся возле забора, посмотрим, что там есть. Вообще надо сохраниться. Ну да. Готовченко, братан.
Маша, ты же вот мне шапку подавала. Куда я ее куплю?
Сука, мудозвон. Говнюк.
Давай дай лифт большой. Я иду за тобой. Давай лифт большой, я иду вслед за тобой. Нет машины, тапочки. Пошли налево. Маш. Ну все, Ваня, посмотри.
Угу. Папа.
Nothing like a good
Да что я все теряю? Где телефон теперь? Дай!
with us.
Хорошо ты. Есть контакт. Так, ладно, здесь мы попозднее поиграем.